Good morning. We are doing hip flexors today, which is abs, with a lot of legs. So get your legs ready. Get your legs ready. Okay, let's plug this in. Here we go. Good morning. See very green shoes in the corner there. Okay, roll yourself down and relax. And let's get going. Roll yourself down on your mats. And take your legs from side to side. Okay. Stretch. I'm always yawning. I was fine. I was awake.
I think it's when you lie down.
Okay, take your legs from side to side. So a lot of hip flexor work today. And flexor work, just think, yes. Which means abs as well. And that's all I'm going to say about that. I've done this yesterday, so I don't think I will be able to do it. My legs are very sore. Okay, back to the middle. Let your bring your feet and your knees together, feet together, knees out. Just stretch that. We're going to stretch this a little bit during the class because we are going to use it. And just let that stretch. You can roll from side to side. Relax. And bring it back to the middle. Let's just kick off and start. So we're going to kick off with the hundreds, just to get everything going, and then go from there with the hip flexors. So when you're ready, feet underneath your knees. We're going to keep the feet down. We're just going to bounce lightly first, and then go for a bigger bounce. And with that bigger bounce, you will be able to pulse up a little bit. So when you're ready, roll up. You can hold onto your neck if you have to. Find the spot on your back where you are, and try not to roll down from there. And then just start to hop it lightly. Find that spot where you've rolled up from on your back. You can tuck in your chin if it helps. You've got sunshine on your face, Louis.
I noticed.
Birds are going crazy today.
It's like the birds, the movie.
Julie sent me the link. She sent me a little gif of that.
Why?
The crows.
Why? Because of the birds
For my
outside.
birthday. That was so funny. Thank you, Julie. I forgot to tell you. Okay, just keep going. Now, don't roll down because it's very tempting to start to do this. So just keep squeezing. And now bounce a little bit harder. Harder, Louis. Use the velocity of the bounce to do a little bit of a pulsing.
Moira Rose. The crows do.
Shitsville. Shits Creek. I've changed the name. And roll it down. Oh, take a rest. Take your legs from side to side. We're going to start with the legs. And down. Your hands next to your side. If at any point you have to put your fingertips underneath your tailbone to help you not arch your back, please do that. Send both legs down on the mat. Give it a nice stretch. And then tuck your ribs in, tuck your tailbone up. We're just going to lift up one leg about, a little bit off the floor. And make sure that you're quite secure. You can bring this other foot in to help you hold your balance. So it's completely up to you which one you want to do. And then just do little circles. Now don't arch your back. So keep that navel to spine. Like I've said, if you have your fingertips underneath your tailbone, that's going to help you a lot with that natural urge to arch. Well, that's good. That was a rhyme. Now make your circle bigger like a spiral, like you're spiraling your leg into a bigger circle. Navel to spine with your abs. The more you spiral, the bigger your spiral gets, the more you're going to have to use your abs to keep you stable. And make your spiral smaller. Smaller spiral. And when you get to the smaller spiral, go still. Send that leg up all the way to the sky. Give it a natural stretch so you don't grab it. You can shake up your ankle. Natural stretch. And we're going to spiral into one direction, the circle down. So you make a little circle, and as you full circle, you drop your leg a little bit. All the way down. Navel to spine. Make sure you're not arching. Use your abs to keep you in place. Drop altitude with every circle that you've completed until you get to the bottom. Drop your leg. And now we're going the other way. So just take a quick rest. Lift up the same leg. And now do your circle the other way. Ooh. Then start to spiral it into a bigger circle. I think I went this way. Abs in, navel to spine, bigger spiral, and then smaller spiral. Navel to spine. All the way down. Now lift that same leg up to the sky. This time grab it, give it a stretch. Just hold it there, let it rest, shake out the wrists. Hands back to the floor underneath your tailbone, circle it down again. So when you find the full circle, drop altitude, keep their navel to spine to control that leg. So keep the circle small, but just drop altitude every time you complete the circle and drop the leg down when you're done. And then bring both feet in underneath your knees. Take your legs from side to side. One is done. Do you like that? It's painful, isn't it?
It's very painful.
And back to the middle. Okay, other leg. So lift the other leg about a little bit off the floor and start small. And then start to make your spiral bigger with every circle you've completed. Navel to spine, don't arch the back. And make your spiral smaller. And then when you get to the smallest one, all the way up, don't grab your leg. Just stretch it out naturally. Wiggle your ankle a little bit. And again, the circle that you're going to make is smallish. And with every completion, drop altitude. So start in a circle, drop altitude. You're doing a spiral down. It's like you're drawing in the air, little spirals going down. And drop it down. Bring your feet in, take your legs from side to side. And we're going to go again in the other direction if you remember which way you went. I didn't. Okay, back again. So lift up the same leg, tuck your tailbone in, start to do your small circle, and then start to spiral it up. Navel to spine. So if you're feeling this in your back, you're not pushing down, you're not doing navel to spine, and you are arching your back. Fingertips underneath your bum. And then circle smaller. Until you get to the bottom. Release your hands and stretch out your leg. In the air. And then again, your little spiral circles starting from the top and spiral yourself down to the bottom. Until you get to the bottom, and then just release. Bring in both legs and take your legs from side to side. Okay, so this was the first one. We're now going to do doubles. The first doubles is easy. We're going to stay, well, not easy, as we're going to stay down, definitely fingertips underneath the elbow now, because you are going to want to arch. And we're going to start from the top because it's easier. So stretch out your legs above your hips. Make sure that your tailbone is tucked in and out. Feet together. And you're going to spiral. Your circle is going into one direction. Keep above for now. Squeeze it in. Get used to that feeling. Now, your choice is, it's your personal choice how big you want your circle and how aggressive you want to do this. And then just go into the other direction, staying above you. Use your abs to move the legs. And back to the middle. Okay, so we're going down again in that spiral once you've completed the full circle. So into one direction, start to do your circles, start to drop. Do not arch your back. So if you can only get up to there before you arch your back, you stay there. You make your little circle and you stay there. If you can drop it lower without arching your back, it's good, but don't arch. And the size of your circle is your personal choice. And bring it back. Feet to the floor, are you okay?
Yeah.
And side to side. Do you like that one? No. No. Okay. Okay. I'm okay with that. Okay, the last one, we're going to do exactly the same circle in the other direction, but we're going to have our heads lifted up. So legs to the top again above your hips. You're going to go to the other side. Squeeze up. You can use your elbows to squeeze out. Tuck your chin in. If you don't like that, just put your head down. Start your circles at the top again. Are you okay? And then start to drop altitude as you go. Again, your circle size is up to you. And bring it back all the way to the middle. Feet to the floor. Take your legs from side to side. Ah, nice. And back to the middle. Okay, we're going up into hundreds again. So when you're ready, squeeze up. You can hold onto your neck. Start slow with your bouncy. And then find that spot. Keep squeezing. Hold it there. Tuck in your chin if your neck gets sore, or just hold on to it. Your flexors is a bear. We're going to the beach. Your flexors is going to the beach. And then start to bounce it a little bit harder to balls. roll it down, and relax. So the next one we're doing 4 sets, but we have to rest a little bit in between the sets. So it's just normal crisscross on your backs, very slow, not losing balance. And we're going to come down and take a significant, like 30 seconds to minute rest in between the sets purposely. Okay, are you ready? So we're going to bring one knee in, take the other one out, squeeze it in, then roll up to your knee, lift the other foot inch off the floor, hands behind your back, and rotate your opposite elbow to your opposite knee, and then very slowly start to switch. And 2 more. And rest. Bring it down, feet to the floor, side to side. And back to the middle. Just a few spinal curls up and down, just to get your back nice and loose again. Spinal curls. Check for seconds. And back to the middle. Okay, set it up again. So we'll do a different, bring in a different leg. So a different leg. There's only 2. The other leg. Squeeze it in, lift your head up. Lift the other foot an inch off the floor. Hands behind your back, cross it over. And that's your starting position, and now you can go. Try not to roll off balance. Keep it simple. Think about that leg shift and stretching out the leg as you put it out. So, nice big stretch. And a big squeeze in with the knee. And 2 more. And back to the middle. Take your legs from side to side. Leave it there.
No, I'm just.
And back to the middle with your legs. Again, spinal curls, up and down. Just relax the back. Very nice. And relax. Okay, now you're grabbing in again. The first knee, give it a squeeze. Then lift up to your knee. Lift the other foot off. Grab behind your head. Cross over and hold. And now we're switching. Remember to stretch and not really throw yourself off balance. And 2 more. Hug it in. Hug it in and roll. Then put your feet down. Take your legs from side to side. And back to the middle spinal curls. Up and down. And back. Okay, take the other knee in. The last one. Lift up the foot. Hands behind your back, cross it over. And very slowly and steadily do your crisscross. And 2 more. And claps. Bring your feet down to the floor and just open up your legs. Let your legs straight. Ooh. Ooh. Do you feel that?
Yeah.
Just let's say we're done. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Just let your legs stretch out. Take your knees down. Okay, bring the feet back. So we're gonna roll up to seated and sit on our tailbones and just pull your back straight. So the next bit of hip flexor work is you feel this as well. So you always have the choice of keeping your feet on the floor. You're gonna feel it anyway. Lifting up the feet is just gonna add that little bit of weight to your hip flexors and a little bit to your abs. So just adjust it because you don't want to overwork that. So we're going to do everything from this position now. So just squeeze up, straighten out your back. And then we're going to sit back and we're going to sit like this for a while. Just lean back, arms straight, and push your chest to the top corner of the room. Have your back straight like that. And just sit and breathe. Now this is, so you need your navel to spine that belt, tightening feeling around your waist for this one. You need to pull that in. That's major transverse abdominals work. Pull that in. Not round the back out and squeeze the abs. This is straight, so there's no flexion in the spine. So you have to use the transverse abdominals to keep it straight. So just hold that and then just let go and see if you can keep that straightness of the back. If you can't, this is a good sign that you might have to work a little bit on your transverse abdominis. There's other stuff at play as well. Because your back is straight, you're not flexing. Hold on again and just keep straight. And what we're going to do, just holding on to the legs, is we're going to roll down. So you're going to round up, squeeze your abs, and push up straight. And roll down and push up straight. You just get used to that feeling of rolling down and pushing up straight. The whole time, using your abs, roll and push. Roll down, push up, and push up. And then go back to the top. Let go, you're doing the same. You're rolling down and pushing up straight. Rolling down and pushing up straight. Roll and push. Roll and push. Roll and push. Hold spine. Roll and push. Now grab the legs again and do the same motion. Roll and push. Roll. Push. Okay, and back to the top. Just cross your legs. Go for a little stretch. And back to the starting position. This time we're going to lift the feet off the floor, find the balance. Hold on first. And roll and push. Small motions. Roll, push, roll, push. And then let go. Push, roll. You can bring the legs in as you push straight. I feel it more in my legs than I do in my abs. You?
I feel it in my abs. And my back a little bit.
Yeah, be careful with your back. Put your feet down. And feet down. Straighten out your legs. And go for your stretch. Lovely. If you have back issues, you just need to be careful. Put the feet down, or you can do all of this on the floor with usual crunching. You don't have to do it in air like this. Okay. You're going to sit back, hands behind us. Like this. Bring your legs in. Okay. I want you pinching me. Okay. Lift up your legs, and we're just going to circle it into one direction, squeezing the knees into the chest as you come back. And change direction. Back up there?
Yep.
Back to the middle, feet down. Pull yourself up. Lean back. With the hands there, just roll and push. Roll and push. And then let go, roll and push. Feet on the floor, feet on the floor, feet on the floor, feet on the floor. I thought they were flying. And then sit back with your hands. Open up your chest, lift up the legs, and do your circle again. Into one direction, then change direction. Oh, are you okay? And straighten out the legs and go for your stretch. Told you, hip flexors. The next one is fun. It's more abs than hip flexors. Roll down onto your mat, bring your feet in. You okay?
Yeah.
So where you put your feet's up to you. Loose V, tight V, straighten out, it's fine, it doesn't matter. So we're just gonna have that fake medicine ball in our hands, and we're gonna use that velocity to lift ourselves up, throw the ball, catch it again, and come back. So we're gonna just move a little bit. Okay, so shoulders back and down the whole time, so don't lose control of the shoulders. So you've got the ball, you throw it, and you come down. You've got the ball, throw it, come down.
Get up.
Ball, go to where you can, throw it, roll down, throw it. It's like an aggressive, roll up. Throw it. If you can't come up, you stay where you can go and come down. So please don't aggressively lift up if you're not going to use the abs and the hip flexors. So you can just stay there. Otherwise, go for gold. Control it, even though you're using a little bit of velocity to pick you up. Control the move. And take it down for a rest. The next one is a little bit more tricky. You're going to have your hands crossed over your chest and do the same motion, but you don't have the arms velocity. You can still use your elbows a little bit. So exactly the same move. So if you couldn't get up the first time, there's not really a big chance you will be getting up now. So you go to where you can, squeeze and come down. So when you're ready, but this is a good test for some of you, roll it up without lifting up the legs and roll it down. And roll it up and roll it down. Your legs can go out a little bit. Mine was just too close to me now. I struggled a bit because they kept lifting up. And all the way down. Bring the feet in. Not interested in that one.
No, I can't do it.
Take your legs from side to side. And relax. Feet together again. Let the knees fall open after all of that craziness. Let that stretch. I think we probably have to end soon, don't we? 30 minutes. For those of you really looking forward to another little challenging roll up, you can keep the legs there, just loose V it a little bit. Take your arms over your head, shoulders back and down. Roll it up all the way to the top. and relax. Keep the legs where it is, so bring the feet in nice and close to you. Knees out, grab around your ankles and just press your legs down with your elbows and lean forward a little bit with a straight back and just let that you should feel that after today's work. A little bit more than usual. And relax. Bring the legs in, cross them. Sit up nice and high on your seat bones. Levitate. Lift your bum off the floor. Just straight. We're doing this a lot these days. Just let that spine fall down, straighten out with the bum lifted. And then when you come back, stay as light as you can on the spine. Use your abdominals, your transverse abdominals to keep you light on that spine. Feel like you're levitating. Take a nice deep breath in. And you are done for today. Have a lovely, lovely, lovely Wednesday. I thought it was Thursday, but it is not. There is an extra day in this week, I've noticed. Have a lovely day. See you all tomorrow. And yes, hopefully your hip flexors won't feel it too much. Bye.